Louise from Veruca Salts, and you're logged on to guitar.com.
Got my back by the way you plan your next attack.
This is solo for Victrola.
Have my way, I tear you down and make you see.
Basically, I don't think about it a lot, and I don't analyze the way I play as much as just play what makes me happy and what makes me excited to play live. A lot of times it's just sitting down and writing a riff, and I'm like, that's awesome. That makes me want to write a song, whether it's that riff or Victrola or That's wrong, hold on. In the case of Born Entertainer, etc. I just come up with something that rhythmically I think is cool and that makes me want to play live. And it really always boils down to that. I tend to do a lot of that stuff. A lot of, I guess, power riffing is what it's technically called. Like, I'm taking Europe, and the main riff is... So, actually, when we were working on Seether for the first time, we thought it was really cool to basically play like Metallica. We're just like, we thought, wow, that sounds like Metallica. Let's do that some more. And we're focusing for Metallica, you know, in terms of this is really the copy version of what we thought Metallica is. And that's where like everything came from in terms of how much we you know, choke like that. I don't know what Metallica called. I love Metallica, actually. They are a huge influence on me. Just give me some good songs. That's how I feel. And one thing I loved about our name from the get-go, the reason that I liked Veruca Salt was the assault inherent in Veruca Salt. And I always wanted this to be a sonic assault. And I think that as much as I love, at the time loved and in retrospect loved American Thighs for what it is, and I think Brad Wood is a great producer. He's made many of my favorite albums. I always wanted it to sound bigger. And when we were touring with Live at one point, playing Sheds, the summer of '95, and some guy was, the guy who, their sound guy was checking the monitor, checking the PA with the Black Album, and we just looked at each other and said, we were backstage at catering or something, and we were listening to Metallica's Black Album on these huge speakers, thinking, what sounds better than this? And now I think I feel that way about Rage, is live, you know, as a big sounding through the PA. Not only have I seen them play live, and but I've listened to them a lot. And my sound man on the next tour was checking our PA with Rage Against the Machine. And that was the first time I realized how much I loved them. So we realized that everything sounded, that the Black Album just was such, in my mind, a production masterpiece. Others would really fight me on that. But we went to Bob Rock and asked if we wanted to work with him, and it was a mutual love fest, and so we made the record with him. And I think on this album, Resolver, I've tried to bridge the gap between the two. There's it's sort of more, it's still, as far as I'm concerned, as sonically aggressive with more natural sounds, more intimate vocals, which was really important to me. I didn't want a glossy record. I wanted to make sure that it was sonically powerful and would totally, blow off the speakers of anyone's home stereo or car stereo. I blew my mom's speakers, by the way, in her Toyota Tercel with Led Zeppelin 3, Immigrant Song. Driving through the Rocky Mountains, hanging out the window, and I wasn't driving, actually my friend was, and Immigrant Song was blasting. My mom's speakers just went, but it was worth it. Anyway, I wanted to, blow some speakers with this record, and I wanted it to really have the charm that I feel American Thighs has, combined with the sonic hugeness of Eight Arms to Hold You.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, as far as I'm concerned, Resolver is my first record where I feel like I have no regrets. And if there are a couple moments where I may have done something differently because we ran out of time or something, even those moments are growing on me. And so it's a nice feeling. I'll just do a couple faded back for you. Oh, you said, oh, this is just sort of a power chord song. It's not necessarily a riff. Used to know her. I was doing, we're still in E here. I was doing Straight before. Straight is the first song on Eight Arms to Hold You, and that was completely inspired by Bleach, because all I was listening to was Nirvana and Bleach at the time. And we were actually about to go on tour with Hole. It was right when we were American Thighs was just coming out right then. But that was this song. So that was Straight, and what was the other song? I was gonna play here. Oh, and Drop G. This is Born Entertainer. I might play it a little better right now. This is from Resolver. It's Born Entertainer. Edit it right there. That's in a drop G, and it's really pretty simple. Harmonics don't tend to get very complicated. And this was it's the beginning of Venus Mantrap on the last record, Eight Arms to Hold You. Do your mute homework. Drives me crazy when people can't do that. I'm not a big upstroke player. I play a lot of downstrokes and a lot of mutes. I'm not really into that kind of thing. Just not into it. My new guitar player, Steven, tends to play in more of that style, and I'm just always like, stop doing that. Drives me crazy. I tend to do a lot of when I play in drop G, I tend to use this chord formation a lot. I don't know what it is. For example, in One Last Time, the chorus is. I think it's like some of the prettiest. That's a really nice chord right there. It's basically I play these notes and just like either any formation here. It's just really lovely. And then I also do a lot of finger picking stuff. It would sound a lot nicer if this were in a really good tune. I'm just going to do it again. Nothing's safe. Nothing's everlasting. Nothing's safe. Shit. Nothing's safe. Nothing's everlasting. Nothing's safe till you die. That's the beginning of Hate the Way, a song that made it into a B-side on this new record, but didn't actually make the album.
Don't thank me for what you got. I've given you love, I've given you too much.
I started on acoustic guitar, and I started basically just because I think I play piano. I naturally was inclined to finger pick, and I don't have everyone has their own patterns. I tend to have my own. I think that for people who are just like picking up the guitar, I think there are probably really good books on how to finger pick, but I just naturally played my own way. Now in the wrong tuning. I just started doing this might be nice to do, Born Entertainer, which I really like, so maybe I'll play some of that.
Okay.
And this is typical finger picking style that I use, and it's pretty basic. This couldn't get any better. She didn't get it, God bless her. I'll never be any saner. I'm a born entertainer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, You couldn't be any cuter. You couldn't be any cooler. You'll never be any saner. 'Cause you're a born entertainer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
when these commercials come out. And all I can say is it's really good to not be lip syncing, but to hear some fucking guitar.